Well, hello, lovely people. I am back. I said I wouldn't be very long, so I have returned back to this beautiful place so that we can play an entirely different game. Now, and he's back. He has returned. I know it's such a long wait, wasn't it? It felt like a really long time. I have separation anxiety at this point. Whew, such a big gap. Let's do it. Let us jump in and enjoy the Stanley Parable. Yes, it's definitely time to hydrate. So, by the way, Fulia, sorry for making you hydrate so many times during your stream. I apologize. I felt like I really needed to spend the coins on something hilarious. Oh, the dude's voice in this game. I've actually, full disclosure, I have seen a bit of a playthrough of this, but it would have been probably 3 or 4 years ago, maybe. But yeah, the voice in this game is so good. It's so great. I'm just gonna disconnect my controller. There we go. Get that out of the way because we're now playing a real game where we can use mouse and keyboard. Whoa, beautiful. And we're jumping in. So welcome, lovely people, to Stanley Parable. Let's do it. The end is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Never? I don't think the loading is meant to be part of it. The end is never the end, never the end, never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Save up to 10k. So you used to play without glasses. Really? Is that what that means?
Of a man named Stanley.
Ooh. That feels a bit quiet.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee.
Is that quiet for you guys as well?
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
Oh, Fuji be blind. Oh.
Desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day.
Alright. Oh, good, I can pause. Alright, I'm gonna crank that audio up. Oh, I can't make it any louder? Are you joking? What? Okay, well then I'll have to crank it elsewhere then, shan't I? Alright, cranked it there. Did the game not like that? Alright, hopefully this has raised the volume. Oh, hang on. Begin the game again. Let's do it again. Oh, what? Oh, I missed the beginning cutscene. It was very entertaining. He was mashing keys on the keyboard. I'm sure we'll get the opportunity to see that again. But for now, it's certainly feeling a bit louder.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is that better audio levels wise? I'll just stay for a bit, just to make sure that it's all good. Some games are really quiet, and I don't know why. Yeah, better? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let us continue! Whoa. Oh, it's completely empty office. What did that say before that turned off? What did that one say? Oh, wow. I cannot read that. That is... that is hard to read. Hello? Can I pick anything up? Can I do anything with my handy dandies? No handy dandies for me? Okay, no handy dandies then. Woof. Woof. Game is feeling very...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I immediately want to go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's a very beautiful employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yes, it is.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It is beautifully constructed.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes. Yes, I did. I did stand here and I drank it all in about 3 seconds earlier.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I love his voice. Now I'm just going to disregard everything you say, dude.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, wow. Now I'm kind of stuck in this... What? Giant warehouse. Wow, that is bizarre. That is cool, though. I like that. The construction in this area. I'm jumping on here, then. Whoop, jumping.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Yeah!
Good job, Stanley.
Thank you.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. I am powerful. I do feel empowered. I feel very sore, but empowered.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I didn't decide to go to the meeting room. You're wrong. Stop telling me what to think, you mad lad. Nope.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I knew it perfectly
Perhaps
well.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
I want your voice. Can I have your voice? Your voice is just so beautiful.
Yes, this room.
Oddly majestic.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Did he now? No, he didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
Quiet,
ago.
you. You're the voice inside my head. I don't listen to the
Stanley,
voices
I
inside
think
my head.
Perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
you
else
think I can make it to one of these?
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
Ooh, I'm gonna go for it.
What?
Whoa.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. Prove it. Prove it to me, omnipotent voice. Prove it to me. I thought I could go the other way. Ooh, what's down here? I'm just gonna see how far I can get. Cake? Gives you cake. The cake is a lie. I'll have you know. I'm gonna see how far I can get while not
Now
following
listen
the
carefully,
instructions.
this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, there's so many branching narratives here. Because it's not a lie in this game. Yeah, I'm going blue, 100%.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
My mistake, you prick. Haha!
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red
All right, fine,
door.
Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
Yes.
Chosen world. Don't let me stop you.
Well, I'm not going to let you stop me. Thank you very much.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Well, yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Okay, I want a rocket launcher, and I want to be able to rocket jump from here to there.
Design, and you can give me some feedback.
Yes, I gave you
There
feedback.
we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I'm feeling we go back the way we just came. I'm kind of curious. But I want to know what's down there, so... I feel like we can come back to you in a little bit. But I'm going to see what happens if I do this. Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
This one.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game
Oh,
could be
2.
improved to
Sorry.
more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but
No.
a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
Sorry.
But I guess it isn't my place to judge.
No, it isn't.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ah! Okay. Goodbye. Oh.
Would you say
Number
that
2.
competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
I wouldn't mind, actually.
Let me boot it up.
This is great. Ah! I love how we found this weird subsection.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Okay.
You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Okay.
It's a very meaningful game.
All right.
All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Wow.
Burn the baby. Will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I
Be sure
wonder
to
if
keep notes on your
this actually makes you... I got a good view from here. Burn. Burn, baby, burn at the disco and burn. Oh, burn,
Did you do
burn,
it
burn.
because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Yes.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
I'm-
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Oh.
It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing.
Oh.
Your input was extremely valuable.
No worries.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Oh, can we play Doom?
What do we have here?
Journey 2?
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Ooh, what do we got? Loading!
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
If only Lister was here to see this.
You've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? And I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Well, I can't. Where are you building the house?
This will go here. No.
Oh.
Here.
Oh, out of dirt. I love how he's just probably freaking building a house.
See, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's
Can I go in?
complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside.
That's true.
You've only gotten half the experience.
That's right.
Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
That was an instruction, and I'm against instructions. Yep. I'm gonna sit here. Just sit. I'm gonna just chill. Don't you tell me what to do. I'm very distrusting of open doors. I wonder if they got if they had to contact Mojang to make this. Or run away. I can't jump. I don't know. Is there a button to... I can't jump. Yeah. I wish I could run away. That'd be amazing. Like, you just run away and then you just end up playing Minecraft. You just spend 4 hours in Minecraft and then they're just like, oh, why have you done this? I can't believe you've done this. Oh, I've got to go through the dirt house. Let me... Oh, I can't. Oh, I can.
Grand.
It is
Isn't it
pretty
perfect?
grand.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything.
Diamond
Yes,
house?
Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh my god. What? It opens up. We're going mining. Wait, is he going to send me down into the pit and then there's going to be creepers in there or something?
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. I didn't bring a light. Hello? I want the coal. Give me the coal. It has experience in it. Hello? Mushrooms. Ooh. Hello, it's dirty down here. Iron.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind.
Oh,
I'm
really?
looking for something more narrow and linear.
Oh.
Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant.
Oh.
This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
Yes.
Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
No!
Okay, new game.
No. No, they took it away from me. You bastards. You absolute bastards. I'm so glad that they ended up going to Minecraft. Is this Portal?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be?
This is Portal,
I can't
man!
Figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
No. Don't tell me that it's gonna... Oh, the wall just got deleted. It didn't even go through the portal. I've played this game enough times to know what should be happening. I will stand on this.
Ooh, it's a puzzle.
Ooh.
Critical thinking, Stanley.
Give me a puzzle.
You're
It's a companion cube!
genius.
This is amazing. Oh my god, I did not expect this.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these
You've
games.
broken my
And I
tiny
highly
little
doubt you're
heart.
any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than
Rude.
continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can
Hey.
pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
What?
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just
I'm
go about
offended.
my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made.
You're rude.
Thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley.
Hey.
Good luck with your work.
Hey.
And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Why did you take the portal experience away from me? Can I jump down that hole? Oh my. Oh my. Oh, I'm alive. Oh, I'm alive! Ooh! It's a wrench. I can't pick up things again. No. Ooh, that's a pit. This is a waiting room? Filing cabinet. Why am I? I'm gonna jump off the edge, I guess. Bye. Where have I gone? Oh, hello. Oh my, this is different. This is such a long branching narrative. I did not expect this to be so long. This is awesome. Oh my god. It lets you go on for so long. Oh shit. What? What in the heck? Oh my god. This is incredible. I cannot believe that this is still going. Oh, this brings me so much joy. Ooh. Oh, that's the 2 doors. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I do like lights at the end of the tunnel, and he didn't tell me to go towards the light, so I'm happy to go towards the light. Light. What is that? Ooh. Buttons? Hello? What have we got going on here? Whoop!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And
Yes.
if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
I haven't learned anything.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
No.
He needs me.
No.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am.
I'm not smart enough to know what that is.
To this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
No.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Okay. That was...
I can wait.
Oh, okay. That was a lot darker than I anticipated. Oh, that was so good. Oh, man. That is amazing. That's such a good branching story. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm going to take a quick opportunity because I realized that I haven't changed the game that I'm listed as streaming. So I'm going to quickly change that. Parable? Stanley. Parable? Oh, it doesn't seem to be coming up. Oh, really? What in the heck is... One moment, lovely people, as I stupidly need to check how you spell Stanley. Yep, that's how I spelt it. Maybe you have to type the Stanley Parable. I did have to do that. Thank you. Very rude. In a pro game. There we go, we're back. Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, we're back at the beginning.
Stanley
Maybe this could be a Fuji stream.
Perhaps
Yeah,
he simply missed a
totally
memo.
could. Have you been playing any PC games? By any chance? 4G?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that wooden door because I want to know what was in that wooden
the correct
door.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ooh, it's very
The
admirable.
lounge was sublime.
Played for PC games before you got your capture card. Oh, okay. Well, this one, even if your PC's not incredible, should certainly be able to play it. So. I'm not taking that one, sorry. Pardon me.
Stanley was so bad at following.
Oh, I also want to know what's up the top there as well. Oh, so many branching narratives. So many branches to the tree. So many things that I could choose to be.
I realize that investing in your trust in someone else is difficult, but the fact is that the story
I will jump for it.
What? Really?
Your PC is custom made, should be able to take it. Yeah, cool. That doesn't surprise me. Oh yeah, you do editing stuff, so your computer's gonna be a beast.
Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
No,
to show you something
you don't want to help me.
beautiful.
You're mean.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
You're not on my
Give me
side.
a chance.
We're enemies, you and
Now
I.
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. No, we did not.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley
walked through the blue
red door.
Yes.
I still don't think we're communicating
I
properly.
think you're misunderstanding.
All right,
me.
fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's
I love
out
how
there?
disappointed
you
he
wanna
is.
Find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh man.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because
Well-
you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Achievement
Broken
unlocked.
rooms
You can't
exposed
jump
to the
because I just
protection.
pressed
This
spacebar
what
so
you
much.
wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
I'm
Do not think I
sorry,
put a lot
all
of
right?
time into that, because I did.
Why are you being
And
so
in the
mean
end,
to
it was
me?
all for nothing, because this is what you wanted
Is it
to
because
see.
I keep going
Help me
against your
here, Stanley.
instructions
Help
in your own
elucidate
game?
these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so
Okay,
far.
I want a T-Rex, at least one
Take a
T-Rex.
stab in
If
the
I don't have a
dark at new
T-Rex, then it's
design,
not
and
a
you can
good
give me some
game.
feedback.
I also
There
want
we go.
a
third
wooden door.
option.
That's exactly
This
what I
already
wanted.
feels leaps ahead of
Thank
where we
you,
were
wooden
before.
door.
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay,
Oh.
I'm going to stop you there.
What?
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
So yeah, trying to jump is such a natural thing to do all the time. In a video game, yes. In real life, go 4 or 5. All right. Ooh. Ah. E. Ah. Ooh.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly,
Yep.
there's something here that speaks to you.
It speaks
If
to
I
me.
can be honest
Well,
here,
you speak to
I
me.
really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling.
Yeah, party train.
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Okay, you thought
It's
that
just a
last
lot.
time when you had Minecraft, and then you had Portal. Ooh, Wii World Leaderboard. I think that's the same option as before. Doors opened. Oh my god! That's a lot of doors opened. So I'm going to go through the wooden door again. So this is very similar to before.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated?
Yes, it's
to
definitely
keep
a 5
walking
now.
through doors? Again,
Give me-
honest answers,
give-
please.
Give.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
I feel like this
You
is
wouldn't mind
branching
taking a
off
look
to
at
the
it,
same
would you?
story as before, where we ended up in
Let me
Minecraft
boot
and
it
Portal.
up.
Or is it going to be different? Oh, it's a baby one again.
Baby crawls left.
Okay,
towards
I'm gonna play the
danger.
baby game this
You
time,
click
but I
the button
am
to
sure
move
as
him
shit
back
not
to
playing the baby
right.
game
And if he reaches
for
the
4
fire,
hours,
you fail.
as he asks
It's a
me
very
to.
meaningful game.
They will not
All
be
about the
playing for 4 hours.
desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the
demands
art
of family
world
life.
will really take notice.
is a lot of
But of
demands.
course, the message of the game only becomes
your baby out of
clear
fire, that
once
sounds
you've
like a
been playing
lot
it
of
for about
responsibility.
4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Okay, baby. Get out of it. Stay back, baby. The sound is so great. Into the fire. Nope. Into the fire. But yeah, what does happen if you play it for 4 hours? I really, really don't want to find out. This is goading me into going back to Minecraft land. This is just... Why are you making me do this? The baby is so annoying. Shush. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. You're gonna burn on the stake tonight.
Heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Well, a
Because
little
if
bit
it's
of
the latter,
both, to
well,
be
I don't know
honest.
what
You
to
kind
do.
of made me hate
Completely out of
babies through that
ideas.
whole experience.
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not
Yeah.
even going to try.
We're gonna end up back in the loop, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna begin the game again. Begin! We have returned to the happiness of the
All of his
office.
co-workers were gone.
It's very cozy,
What
yeah?
could it
Very
mean?
nice.
Stanley decided
I
to
am
go
going to
the
find out
meeting room.
what
Perhaps
is
he
at
simply
the
missed
end of
memo.
that platform when the platform tells us. When the platform carries us over to the other side.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
Nope.
open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room. And Stanley
Hey,
knew perfectly
Mikafu, how you
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
doing?
employee lounge
I hope you are
first,
doing well. You're
just to
playing this
admire
as
it.
well. I saw that you were playing Superliminal, which is sort of in a similar vein, actually. Sort of
Standing now in this
mind-bending.
incredible room,
sort of
Stanley
game.
for the first time, but eager to get back to business.
Welcome, welcome,
Stanley
welcome.
took the first open
I hope
door
your
on his
your stream
left.
went well the other night. I could not stay up, unfortunately. It was very
Stanley
late.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
All right, we are going to find out what is at the end of the
Stanley, I think
platform.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yes, we did
I'm
get
not
off on the
your
wrong
enemy,
foot.
really, I'm not.
Yeah.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I like stories
There's
about
someone
me. Great.
you've been neglecting,
Yep.
Stanley. Someone
Turn
you-
on subtitles? Abso-positively. Certainly, I really probably should have done that from the beginning. Closed captioning, subtitles. We shall enjoy a good subtitle.
Please, stop trying to make
Did I not actually activate the subtitles? Subtitles only, full captions.
every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking
There we
for
go.
me, I'm asking for her.
There you are, Mikafu. Thank you for suggesting it. Probably should have had it on from the beginning.
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Let her back into my life? Who's her? What exposition is this? What have I done? Who have I disappointed? I don't like that the door's shut behind me. It makes me feel like I'm... Ah, there's hello, darkness. Hello, darkness. My old friend. It's a trap!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
Mommy?
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Hello? You have reached the Smith and West Plumbing.
Stanley, is that you?
Oh, hello.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Mom, you sound a lot more American than I remember.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
No!
Gotcha.
You are rude.
Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Oh, I
They
thought I
wanna
had a
commit
loving
their
mother,
life to
but-
you.
Oh.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come
Well, I see a
inside.
mannequin and that
Let
creeps
show
me
you
the
what's
hell out,
really
so you
going on
succeeded.
here.
Okay. My old friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to meet with you again. Softly creeping. Scary
This
freaking
is a
mannequin.
very sad story about the death of a man named
Death of the man. No, don't lock me in a freaking room with a... No. Don't lock me in a room with a mannequin and say death. Press 4 on my keyboard. I don't wanna. Fine.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
Hey.
And every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Well, I think that's fair. Press Q. Fine.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now
This really
he's
hits
coming
home.
back to work. One might even feel
My
sorry
job
for
is
him,
just
except
hitting
that he's
buttons
chosen this life.
in real life. This hurts me. It hurts me deep down in my soul.
But in his mind,
It hurts me.
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
That's true, I can
From
go on
behind his
fantastic
desk,
adventures. I call it
Stanley
insanity.
dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Doctor Who
First,
mannequins
he
kind of creep
imagined
me
that
out,
one
yeah.
day while at work, he
Goddamn.
stepped up from his desk to
Wow.
realize that all of his coworkers, his boss, everyone
chill
in
down
the
my
building
spine.
had
Ugh.
suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
And the whole
thought
Weeping Angels thing as well.
excited him
Ooh.
terribly.
To spend time with the boys?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
This is all in
It
Stanley's
barely
mind.
even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
So he's basically a
Down
dungeon
one
master.
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
It's a dream within a dream. Within a dream.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel
I can't do
this
the Inception
free.
noise. My voice doesn't go deep enough
There's
for
an
that.
answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
It sound like a truck. Like a really crappy truck.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Great. Great, Stanley.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Oi. I'm actually listening to you now. He said, do not do it. Ah, yes, resisting the temptations of ADHD. Ah, this is going well. It's going so well. It's going so well. Yep. But you won't have a choice. You lie. I always have a choice. My choice is to live here forever with the mannequin. Oh, the mannequin's gone. Ah, I am safe in this strange little cubicle. I am safe forever and ever. Q. Okay, yeah, I'm pressing Q.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
Oh.
How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Wow. Press 6 to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more.
You are a voice inside Stanley's head, so I would say you're probably not that different.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this time I'll get lucky.
Stanley pushed a button.
Maybe this time
And I
I'll
tried again.
I can't remember the
And
words.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Did that just crash? What? That was weird. Whoa. God, this is such a good game. Such a solid game.
Just a step through this
Sounds
door,
gone.
Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Is the sound gone for me as well? No? Oh, okay. All good. Awesome. Cool. Good. Yeah, because it cut off very abruptly in-game. And I think that they were trying to make a point there with the sound cutting off. But that scared the shit out of me. I've had audio issues in the past, and I'm so scarred. Okay, so I feel like we've covered the majority of options towards the right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
There is the other option. I'm going to try that other option on the
This was not the
right.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
That's right. I do want to go to the
just
employee lounge, and then I
observe
want to go through the door on the left, so
Stanley
that we can
felt
explore
like
the alternate
butterflies in his
possibilities that
stomach.
may be hidden
But
beyond.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
That
left.
is right. I did take the first open door on my
And
left.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Did I? Or did I press the big shiny button? Yes. ADHD strikes again. Yes. I see button, I press button. The button is mine to be
Stanley didn't
pressed.
want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yes, I did.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
This is reminding me of people playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Always push the button. I always will.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Yeah, it's reminding of me of.
No,
God
no,
damn it.
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Sure, no worries. Yeah, it's like Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes, because if one person is reading a book trying to figure out how to defuse a bomb, and the other person who has the bomb.
Left,
So you're
right.
communicating. It's a co-op game, but
yes.
you're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You're ruffling through
This
pages.
story
Like,
is absolutely, definitely this way.
yes, this way. Yes. 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 Okay, yes. Let's go. Button? No. Okay. Always. Ooh.
No. This
Oh my.
isn't right at all.
Is this the
You're not
Matrix?
supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Yes.
How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From
No,
the
no,
top.
no, no, no. Yeah. Yeah. You've been there, Migifu? You found this option.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Uh,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So this is slightly different. Ever so slightly different this time.
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely
No, you
fresh.
didn't.
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Well,
Did
yes.
you move the story somewhere?
Yes.
Or,
I put it
hold on.
down the other corridor.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
This writing
I know
is
for
so
sure that
good.
It's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
So many choices. So many choices. Well, I'm a huge fan of the road easiest traveled. Oh. Both these doors go to the same spot. Okay. Ooh, many doors, many choices. Do I want to go there? Oh, no. So many branches, so many narratives. Oh, no. I'm kind of just going with my gut. My gut says...
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
I'm back.
I promise you, there definitely was a story here before.
Didn't I go
we
left
just-
before?
Do we need to restart the game again?
No, we don't need to
I
restart
find
the
it
game.
unlikely that we'll ever progress
nope,
by
nope.
starting over and over again.
No.
But it's got to be better than this.
No.
Okay, let's give
Don't,
it a shot.
no.
Why
Oh,
not?
I'm back where I was. Okay. I'm sure this is a
All of his
full and total...
co-workers were gone.
reboot.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Of course, yeah, Mr. Memo, that's it. Yep. Mr. Memo. Yep. Oh. Yep.
Okay, yesterday's
No
worse.
doors.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Did I miss something? Hello? Is there anything hiding? Oh, spilled coffee. Am I going back to my desk?
Aha!
Oh!
I knew we missed something. The story.
Oh.
Here it comes.
I like the loop-de-loop.
No, wait.
Oh.
Never mind. Not the story.
Oh.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I'm getting very turned around when the world changes. Ugh. Oh. Ah! Ah! What is
Now
this?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember,
So
Stanley?
many options.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Thank you. I feel accomplished.
No. I
Don't take the medal
feel
away
bad
from me.
about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
But I won. Playing this game totally sleep deprived would really mess with your head. Oh yeah. Playing this game not sleep deprived I think messes with my head. I think I'm getting a little too
All right,
into it.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Okay.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Ooh, I really don't want to follow the line. I just really don't want to follow the... Should I follow the line? Or should I be should I be a naughty boy and not go on the line? Be a rebel! That's what I wanted to hear. Kuru, you've got my best interests at heart. Oh.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
The line trademarked. I'm glad we turned the subtitles on for that. Jesus. I guess we have to do the line.
You see,
We can be-
the line knows where the story is. It's
line-
over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence
The line's getting all
rests
wonky.
inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective
heck?
construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit
What?
weird back there.
What?
Well, I'd like to apologize.
Wow.
Not sure where I was going with
It's
all
the question brain.
that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I agree. Oh, this is beautiful. How did they write that music? There's a bunch of people. This is the most jovial fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, it's so great. Oh, so good. Whoop. Oh, this way. This is
Got
incredible.
the music?
Aw.
Go back and look at that fern.
Oh, baby. You are a saxophone.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make
yes.
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Okay, let's
You
count
won't want to miss anything.
Let's count the number of leaves on the fern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I lost count. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm bored. Let's go. Yeah, ferns. Love ferns. Do do do
Wait,
do
what?
do
We're back
do
at the
do.
office?
Wait.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
We're back to the beginning again. I have that music playing in my head right now. It is amazing. Let me in. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Is this literally just gonna take me? Oh! We back.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after
Is
we
this
trusted you.
how
after
many-
everything we've been through.
Oh no, it's just the
I
employees.
can't take this
I
anymore.
thought for a
The
second
hell
this
with
was
it.
the number of
Restart.
possibilities that they have in this game. Oh, bye. Sorry, that song was just so good.
You know what, Stanley?
Aw.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
It brought us
We're
beautiful
intelligent
music.
people, right?
Yes.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
I think you're right.
This all sounds perfectly doable.
Hmm.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yeah, off the beaten path. Let's go. 437. Let's see what you've got to offer.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
I'm going in circles.
What do you want our story to be?
I would like
Go
it to be
wild.
about the tortoise
Use your
and the hare.
imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay, tortoise and the hare. Make it happen. I'll be the quick one. You can be the slow one.
Oh, no, not you
God
again.
damn it.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
I love how he's my
lines,
ally
lines.
now.
Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Okay, I won't look at the line. Don't acknowledge the line. Don't look at the line. Okay, I gotta look at the line, otherwise I'll get sick. Oh, man. Ooh.
Hello.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like
know
following
that
instructions
each door
now.
has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
I need more mouse
And
pad.
that in turn means that our destination corresponds
More high sensitivity. Less
with
mouse
that
pad needed.
counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to
Change
where we're going?
more. It's too high
If the
sensitivity.
answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Door on the right.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh, only the door. Oh, wow.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Look at, this is all the endings.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this
Now
is?
has many additional
It's all
doors.
one
Aimless
giant
narrator
ending?
restarts the game.
And we're supposed to
6
restart the game
restart, 8 restart.
eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
This is awesome.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall.
Have you been playing
Well,
the confusion
who
ending for
consulted
16
me?
minutes?
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it.
It's gonna
I
restart
won't
itself, isn't
do
it? It's gonna...
And the timer stopped?
Ooh.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even
The narrator
know?
is gone?
Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
After a long time, Stanley dies.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know,
Okay.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
It is
I'm
a
not quite
story.
sure if we're
Totally
in
a
the
story.
destination or the
It's just
journey. Though they're always
kinda
saying
crap
that
if we get
life
stuck
is
in this
about
room.
the journey and not the destination.
Can I sit down?
So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Ooh, I'm very small now.
Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do happen to have a
Bloody hell! That scared the bejeezies out of me.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are we actually properly restarted now? I don't know anymore.
When
Oh.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I don't think there's any more branches to the right. But there's been a lot of branches. There were a lot of trees. There was one fern. So, if tree plus fern equals right, then carpet plus line equals left. Cool, we got it. Nailed it! Science unlocked. Hello?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Ooh.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Feels good
Stanley
following the
decided
rules
to go
sometimes.
up to his boss's office.
Tips for not
hoping
getting
he might find
fired.
an answer there.
Let it boil up inside of you. Take it out passively, aggressively on other co-workers. Resent co-workers for not supporting you. Using slides to ensure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all that text. This will ensure a calm, and I couldn't read the rest. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. Oh, the writing. To do. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parade. I guess paradigm? Probably shift global market paradigm. Monetize free to play. Oh, wow. This game was ahead of its time. I think it was like 2015 this game was released. They predicted Fortnite. Fortnite. It's a game. You may have heard of it. I can't pronounce it. Whoop, my hand's in the wrong spot on the keyboard. What is hot? Profit, profit, profit. Money, more money. Yes, Fortnite is such a good game. Yes. I feel like that's the Steve Buscemi meme as he's like holding a skateboard. Yes, Fortnite. I love Fortnite. Such a good game. Hello, fellow kids. Let's go the right way. The right way, strangely, is the left way.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I didn't.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
I just went in a
And
loop.
then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Yes.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
These rooms are all
And as
repeating.
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Yeah.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
I'm gonna stop walking the other corridor for a second and hydrate.
After all.
It's the Catholic version where you spread the word of God through your feet. That sounds a bit extreme, but I'm down for it.
While I'm still lucid. So, he imagined
It's basically a glorified version of the Crusades.
Gently float above the ground.
I'm gently floating above the ground.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That is a very good point.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
This writing is so good.
About a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
How it's describing his thoughts, he thought.
I wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Why is this still going?
To make the magical
It's
stars
so
just a moment
good,
ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too.
I feel like
surely,
the people
if he
writing
could
the
just-
script
He
had to
would
be
prove
high
it.
for this.
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay.
So
I
he
wish
closed his eyes gently,
a donkey into
and he invited
existence.
himself to wake up.
Ooh,
He
okay,
felt
close
the
my
cool
eyes.
weight of the blanket on his
Donkey,
skin,
donkey, donkey.
the press of the mattress on his back,
Donkey, 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 donkey,
the
donkey,
fresh
donkey.
air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
Oh,
It's all I want.
Stanley, that's really sad.
I want my apartment, and my wife,
Oh.
and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
I want this guy to talk me to sleep.
I am okay.
This whole game is the
Stanley
beta
began
matrix.
screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Yes! Love it!
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oh my God.
Although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
Crazy
This
man.
much she knew.
He said no.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
The inspirational
I am
music
sane.
in the background.
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Jesus. So deep and existential. Beautiful. Just a tiny bit dark. It's a little bit dark. Are we back? Are we back again? Oh my. Oh my. Wow. This is an incredible game. This is so good. I'm just so impressed. I remember seeing a Let's Play of this that lasted 15 minutes, probably 3 or 4 years ago, maybe when the game came out. And they didn't cover half of this. There's just so much to dig into. It's so good. God dang it. But now, I really have to
When
do
Stanley
the
came to
right
a set
thing.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna go through the door on the left. I'm gonna be a good little boy. You can see the halo appearing above my head, just as we speak. You can't see my hands, but they're very gently grasping the keyboard
Yet
and the
there
mouse.
was not a single
Very
person
gentle.
here
Everything
either.
is quite flowy
Feeling
right
a
now.
wave of
I'm
disbelief,
flowing through life,
Stanley decided
only
to go
walking
up
into
to his
walls
boss's
part of the
office,
time.
hoping he might find. Coming to a staircase,
Stanley
Stanley
walked
walked
up the
upstairs to
stairs.
his boss's office.
Yes. Whoa! I love the wallpaper. Beautiful. Executive bathroom. Okay, it doesn't let me in the executive bathroom. I wanted to see the faucets. Hello? Nobody here. Nobody here. Nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. Hello?
Stepping
Piano.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
Nope,
not
can't
an
play it.
indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not
meaning of
have
life.
known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
Sheer luck.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passage.
How can a 15-minute Let's Play really cover this? I know, right? Can I... Oh, it opened the wall. Can I try another set of digits? No. I might try another set of digits a little later then. 1, 2, 3, 4 could have been good. Ooh, another button. I like buttons. Give me a button. Happy, happy button. Gosh. I'm ecstatic with this game. I'm ecstatic with Journey before this as well. That's great. That's so
Descending
good.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
Because
question
now
would not
everyone's
go
blinked out of
unanswered
existence.
for long.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, everything's a little
Stanley
incomplete.
walked straight ahead
Mind
through the
control
large door
facility.
that read Mind Control Facility.
I'm not following the path. I'm not doing it.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
You've missed some stuff. Like doors and walls. And there was a yellow line and a beautiful piece of music. And now I'm apparently walking down a hallway which leads to escape / possibly death. We had a super dark ending where
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
yeah, the ending was super dark. Oh my god, super dark. So so Stanley had a moment where he realized that everything was a dream. And he started to lose his mind, wandering the halls over and over and over again. The same halls, repeating, while the voice inside of his head continued to go on about life and how he knew it was a dream and he needed to control it. So he took a deep breath, took a moment, relaxed, and took control. And then started screaming violently. And then it cut to a lady watching him dead on the ground. It was beautiful. Carrying on.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Ah, death. I love death. I've already had one of those. Geronimo. This is not actually death, is it? Surely. Oh, it's actually death. Oh, shit. Oh, it's not death. Death? Death. Oh. Not death. Not death? Not. This doesn't feel like death feels. Not that I know what
As
death
the
feels.
machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Yeah.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted
That's
this
still
violent
plucking the
end
eyeballs
to
from a
live
blind
over
man.
the
That's
shadow life.
horrible.
Farewell, Stanley.
I think, did I have an opportunity to leave? Well, I'm gonna be the best pancake. Oh.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Oh, I love
In a
this.
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh my! I like her voice too. Her voice is great. A blind man doesn't need his eyes, but I feel like it might just be a little bit uncomfortable to remove the eyes from a blind person, regardless of whether or not they're using it. There's probably still a couple of nerve endings there, and maybe they don't like the feeling of hollow cavities inside of their cranium. Have you ever thought about that? Didn't think so. The Stanley
And yet it would be
Parabale.
just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as
Oh.
alive as ever.
Oh.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh my. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. It's so cute. Oh my god. Look at this. Man,
When
this
every
is...
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This is awesome. This is great. This is like a museum to the achievement of actually making the game. It's like the game's museum to itself inside of the game. They can't pick you out in a suspect line. You are in heaven. Oh, I'm in heaven. The Office. Parkour. Filing cabinets, very good. Corridor, very good. So you've played 2 games about being in limbo. Oh. Oh no. And the impeccable Kevin Brighting. Who's the lady narrator? Who's the lady narrator? Steam support. Wow, this is a small team. This is wonderful. I'm impressed. You guys did good. You did very good. Nice. I don't like that I've played 2 games about being in limbo today. Or we've interpreted it that way. At the very least. Wow. My control facility. Ooh. What's this one? Narrator outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Where are they? Oh, down here. No?
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. He traveled perfect example of floor level design.
Wait, do I go to different spots? How do I hear it? It sounds almost louder in the center, but... Where do I stand to get the best? There it is.
Then he pushed the number 4.
They're very faint. Very, very faint outtakes. This is such a really cool way. I love the idea of sort of having your credits be interactive like this. Sort of like, I think Star Fox oh no, not Star Fox. Super Smash Brothers had it where you could shoot the credits. You could shoot them like a Star Fox game. Monitor room elevator. Stanley Parable on and off switch. Ooh. Turn it off like a light switch. It's a nifty little Mormon trick. Let us.
Oh, look at these 2.
Oh my.
How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I want to be free. Set me free. Ooh.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh.
But listen to me. You can still save these 2.
Oh!
You can stop the program before they both fail.
Oh.
Push escape and
Oh.
press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now.
I'm not gonna quit.
Only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
No,
Don't
I want
let
to be a
time
delicious pancake. Is that a blueberry? Oh. And maple syrup. I am the best pancake that ever did cake the pan. Sweet and savory. A lovely sourdough pancake. The best pancake of all. Am I forever in darkness now? Okay, I'm a bad pancake. Oh. No. Well.
How long was I
It was
sitting
at this
there?
moment he knew.
Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
That's different. That opening is very different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How long have you been sitting there? Minutes? Hours? Days?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Will
Coming
do.
to a staircase, Stanley walked
I'm
upstairs
gonna
to
type
his
in 1,
boss's
2, 3,
office.
4. And it's gonna take me to another dimension! Or nowhere at all. I'll grab some food.
Stepping
No
into
worries,
his manager's
McVoo!
office, Stanley
Have a good
was
night.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Whoopsies.
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the
Nope.
boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Oh,
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could
Nope.
its purpose be?
that doesn't work.
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had a...
This is
Stanley was
different
in such
dialogue.
a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
If you go too quick, it gives you a different ending. That is genius. It's calming new age music.
Feeling soothed and
Feeling soothed,
rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
It's a little different. So, do you think 4, 3, 2, 1 does something? So actually, no idea if it actually takes you anywhere. No clue? Okay. Damn. Wish I had the chance to try it. I might not go back and try that one, unfortunately. I am about to run out of time, I think. Sadly. It all comes to an end eventually.
Stanley
Just like
walked straight
Stanley's
ahead
story.
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Whose mind am I gonna control? It's gonna be yours? Or mine? Oh. Less good.
The lights
Ooh.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Where are the television
What
screens?
horrible secret did this
Oh, they're
place
television,
hold?
but there's not.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I have much strength to find out many things. Don't underestimate me, narrator! Ooh, turn the cameras on.
Now the monitors
Oh
jumped to
my.
life. Their true nature.
Employee fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
This is how I feel working at, at my place of work. Like I'm just a bloody number. Yeah, it's exactly like Cerebro. I was thinking that the first time I saw the room, that it looks like where Charles finds the X-Men. Cerebro! We're on the save wave, save wave. We're on the same wavelength. We were before I had my stroke. Anyway.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it
I'm just
blindly?
so happy with this game. This is so beautiful.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Yeah.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, once and for all. What is that big ring of death? I don't like it. I keep trying to jump, but I can't jump. It would let me. I wish my legs were more useful than just walkie-walkie sticks. Big red button. Push the button. Push the button. Okay. Console disabled. Go into the pit. Into the pit. Ah, yes. Arise, Darth Vader. That's the vibe I get from that. Anywho, we're carrying on. Mind control idle, awaiting input. What's all the script say? The script doesn't really mean anything, does it? Okay, that was a bust.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
On.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is
Yes.
that what you wanted?
Oh,
Control?
yes.
I want power.
Oh, Stanley,
Unlimited
I help all
power.
your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Oh.
You were supposed to let it go.
No.
Turn the controls off and leave.
No.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Oh.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example,
okay.
and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's
fun
your
is not the
time
word
to
that I would
shine.
use.
You are the star. It's
Ooh.
your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Button,
This is
button,
much
button.
better than what I had in mind. What a shame
one.
we have so little time left to enjoy
two.
it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what
three was
precious
three.
moments each one
I
of
have
them
a feeling
is.
that this might do
More
something.
time to talk
Three?
about you.
Three?
About
Three?
me.
Three?
Where we're
Three?
going.
Where's three? Where's three?
What
Where's
all
three?
this
Did I walk
means.
past three?
I
Three?
barely
Three?
know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
I'd love to know where my
A
coworkers are.
moment
Thank you.
of solace before you're obliterated.
Yep, that'd be great. Thank you.
All right, I'm in a good mood.
Thank you.
You're gonna die anyway.
Hey, I'm not
I'll
gonna
tell you
die. I'll be
exactly
fine.
What happened to them? I erased them. I
Oh.
turned off the machine. I set you free.
Oh.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
Need to press 5.
Sometimes when I tell it,
Do I have time? I
simply
do.
let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons
5.
endlessly and then dying alone.
Okay. It's gonna be
Other
fine.
times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing
Ooh.
everyone inside, or I let it burn
Did
to
I do
a
it?
crisp. I
That
have to
did
say
nothing.
This, though, this version
Crap.
of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm
did
sure
enough?
whatever I come up with on the
Oh,
next go-around will be even
shivers.
better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
You
know
dick.
what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on
Oh,
trees.
incorrect. Three.
Oh, dear me, what's the matter,
3.
Stanley?
I saw 3 on the
Is it
thing.
that you have no idea where
3.
you're going
I can't
or
remember. 3
what
was
you're
over here.
supposed to be
3.
doing right now?
3 blue 3.
Did you just assume when you saw that
Three.
timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Oh.
I mean, look at you.
What? Are you saying that
Running
there's
from
nothing I can
button
do?
to
3.
button,
3.
Screen to
Blue
screen,
3? Blue.
Clicking on every little thing in
Incorrect.
this room.
Oh, 1.
Number
Ow.
buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button.
One,
or
one,
this
one, one,
door.
one.
Everything, anything.
One.
Something here will save me.
1.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved? Do you
No.
have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Why are you going to taunt me at the end of my life? God
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But
Oh.
here's a spoiler for you.
No.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along.
No.
It's just seconds ticking
Red.
away to your death. You're only
Did that do
still
anything?
playing instead of watching a
Correct,
cutscene
re-enter
because I
password.
wanna watch
Ah,
you for
incorrect.
Every moment that you're powerless. To see
Purple?
you
Purple.
made humble.
Pebble, that one.
This is not a
God
challenge.
damn it.
It's a
Doesn't
tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully?
Well, I'll let it go peacefully.
Make it count.
I will, after I already clung to my life, I'm going to let it go peacefully now.
Part of the joke. And believe me,
Well,
I
I'll
will
be the
laughing
closest
at
to the
every
explosion I
second
can
of
be.
your inevitable life from the moment we
go
fade
down.
in until the moment I say
Let's-
happily ever after.
Oh my, that was an actual explosion. Alt F4, that's the only way to escape. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. That was awesome. That was so cool. I'm gonna do one final
All
thing.
of his co-workers were gone.
One final thing.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
So we're
meeting.
going to do 4,
Perhaps
3,
he
2,
had
1,
simply missed the
and
memo.
we're going to turn off the mind control machine, and we're going to find out what that last ending is, and then we're going to wrap up the stream for today.
Stanley came to a set of
But I'll take this moment to say thank you. Love you
entered
people
the
very
door
much for
and
watching,
he
by the way.
left.
I really appreciate you all being here, and for being in the chat, giving me suggestions about
Yet
what to
there
do,
was
what not to do, how
single
stupid I
person
am,
here either.
how
Feeling
moist
a
the stream
wave
is, for
of
example.
disbelief,
Good
Stanley
times.
decided to go up
Thank
to
you
his
very much.
boss's office,
Appreciate it.
hoping he
Thank you,
might
Kuru.
find- Coming to a staircase,
Glad you enjoyed it.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Where are we?
Okay,
Okay,
I think
4,
we
3,
all
2,
know
1.
the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Oh. Wow, I love how short he was with me just then. That's great. Must know that I'm getting towards the end of the options. I wonder how many I've missed, actually. I'd be very curious to see how many different options there are in this game. I feel like I've maybe got, if I was to be optimistic, probably 70% of the endings. But I don't really know.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
148 endings. 148. So what? How many endings have I had, roughly? Probably 20? How were there that many endings? That's a lot of endings. Wow. Oh. You got me good. You
The
got
lights
me
rose
good.
on an enormous
You
room
dick.
packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, jeez. Well done. High five to you. There you go.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an
Never
employee
believe what they say.
Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many
I
individuals
trusted
reduced to
you.
images on
I
the
trusted
screen.
you.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally
And you took my
monitoring his
trust and you
face
threw it right out the
freedom
window.
meant Nothing.
Shame on you. Shame. Shame.
This mind control.
I can't believe you got me that
facility,
good.
It was too
I
hard
want to
to
find
believe
out how
it
many
couldn't
endings
be
there are
true.
now.
Had Stanley
While this is
been
happening, I'm
under
gonna
someone's
Google it.
control all
I'm gonna
this
Google
time?
it.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Stanley
emotions had been
Parable
manipulated to accept it blindly?
endings. Endings. Stanley Parable Wiki. There are apparently ooh, there's how many endings in total though? It's a bunch of them all listed out, but it doesn't say how many endings there are. Oh, okay. It doesn't seem like there's actually that as many as I thought. I might have actually gotten most of them. It's more of an... What? There's an escape pod? I don't know. What the hell?
No. He refused
There's apparently
to believe it.
an escape
he
pod.
couldn't accept it. His own life in
There's
someone else's control? Never.
Secret disco.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I feel like I've got a bunch of them. Face punch. Texture change. Okay, there's at least a couple that I didn't get.
There was the proof. The heart of the operation.
19 endings.
Controls
Okay.
labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again
gonna turn it
exert
off.
its terror.
Zen. We turned it off, and it's good. Everything's calm now. Balance is restored? Question mark.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
That's just the cold.
Was it over?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had won.
We won.
He had defeated
You hear
the
that?
machine.
We defeated the machine.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
We are gods
And
amongst
yet,
humans.
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as
I like the
sunlight
music in this
streamed into
ending.
the chamber, he
The blue
realized
sky.
none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even
Ooh, we're going
power
down.
that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Trees!
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do.
Oh, this is delightful.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
This looks like Scotland.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yes. Oh.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
I feel
Stanley
closure.
was happy.
Hey, I got an achievement called Beat the Game. Well, on that delightful note, thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. It's been an absolute blast playing through these two games, and it's been wonderful to have you here. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow if you are interested in the silly things that I do. I also have a YouTube channel as well, if you're interested in checking that out, so feel free to do so. I have TikTok as well, if that's your thing, and I make a video every single day on that platform where I have some content that I don't show on YouTube or on Twitch, so feel free to check that as well. If you want to see when I'm streaming next, or if I'm doing a bonus stream, I do have a Twitter. You can have a look at that one as well. I've currently got 4 amazing followers on Twitter, so that's going really well. But feel free to check that out. But for now, just end it with this. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good night or day, whatever time it is where you are. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!